Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a simple data entry form for your app. We will use SwiftUI to build the form and SwiftData for saving the data locally on your device. You'll need Xcode for development. You may also use your physical device as a simulator, or you can install the simulator on your Mac. By the end of this video, we will create an insert page for our vocabulary notebook app where you can save your newly learned vocabulary. Name your app. Make sure the user interface is set to SwiftUI and storage is set to SwiftData. Uncheck the Hosting CloudKit option. Click Next, select the location for your app, and click Create. Xcode will generate a small sample app for you. We will use some of the code from that project. Let's go to ContentView. This will be the enter page of your app. Clear out the sample content and replace it with some placeholder text. We don't need these functions for our app, so go ahead and delete them. Also delete the query. The item file is the default model that comes with the sample app. We will delete it later to avoid errors from now. Let's create our own model. You can use Command N to create a new Swift file, and you can name it, let's say, Word. In this file, add the model annotation above your class definition to let SwiftData know this is the model we will use. We want to save the word itself, a description of that word, and an example sentences. I will also write an extension for the word model, which will help later on. Here, define a word with every variable empty. Since we created our own model, we can now update the app schema. Go to the main page of our app and replace the item model with our model Word. In ContentView, change the item in the preview section to our Word model. Now you can safely delete the item model file from your project. Right-click and delete it. Let's create the form to collect data. You can use Command N combination to create a new SwiftUI view. Name it New Word View. Go back to ContentView and copy the model container from the preview section. Paste it here for our canvas on the right. With this view, we will collect data and insert it into our local database. Therefore, we need the model context defined here using the environment wrapper. I'll also define a state variable new word by using our model extension here. Let's build the form. I'll use sections for each text field, just for the layout design of the view. It's not a requirement, you can directly use text fields as well. As you can see, the text field expects a binding variable, which we created using the state wrapper at the top. This means that any change made by the user will be directly synced with our variable. You can define a line limit for the text field. If you reserve space, it will expand the field as many lines as your line limits. Let's create sections for the description and example sentences as well. We need a button to save the data into our database. Use model context insert to insert new word into the database. Remember, the entry page to our app is ContentView. Now let's place our new word view into ContentView, then click Run. I'm using my physical phone as a simulator, but you can use the simulator on your Mac as well. Let's enter our first word and click Save. Since we haven't created a view to see our data in the app yet, I'll just add a button that will print our entry to the Xcode console. This button won't be needed in the final app. We'll use it to check if the data was saved. Just add the following code and then run your app again. Click the Check Data button we just created, and you should see your entry printed in the Xcode console. That's it! You've just created a view to save your data using SwiftData. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Please let us know in the comments section below what you would like to learn next.